Vikas, trying to sort of give the audience a flavor of what your, sort of issues you see with the premise of data versus the reality, and giving some light to that would be interesting.
When I think about big data, I really think of a tale of sort of two cities. There's one world in which both the quantity and the sophistication of the data that's available and the techniques that are available are in an extraordinary place. I think for most of us, that's probably typified by typing something into a Google search bar and seeing 1 million results in 200 milliseconds. And there are lots of instances of this, especially when it comes to marketing, because there's the ability to predict behavior, to track behavior in ways that there wasn't before. This is one tale of sort of extreme riches. But there really is another reality. And it's, I think, typified by a conversation I had with the CFO of a large financial institution a short while ago, in which he was describing how he was exploring techniques of scraping tweets in order to predict customer behavior. And after a while, I asked him a simple question that's great, but do you know the count of employees in your company right now? Do you know your counterparty exposure to a particular party right now? And the answer was no. And I believe what's happened in a lot of large companies, if not most companies, is that over the last 20 years, the number of applications has just exploded. The number of ways data is stored and named has grown exponentially, and data is now very fragmented. So that while the quantity of data in a large company may have gone up, good data is perhaps harder to get than when I started my career a couple of decades ago. And in my view, in order to get to the first story, which is riches, any company has to first corral the data, that is, solve the data governance problem. How do you take data from such disparate systems and put it into a unified framework where everybody can understand it? That's what we focus on.